try to get behind things that I think I could have. At least I can help bring attention to it. I can't change things. You know, we're not a government, my wife and I. We try to get involved in things that we think we can, and we fail. I fail most often. You failed a lot in Darfur, failed a lot, quite honestly, but it's worth the journey. And I'm worried about the coarsening of America. I'm worried about how we celebrate unkindness.
George Clooney just dropped a truth bomb on Trump that's hotter than his ER scrubs. The Hollywood heartthrob called Trump a xenophobic fascist. Ouch, that's gotta sting worse than a botched spray tan. But here's the kicker. While Trump's busy tweeting from his golden throne, Clooney's out there making real change. Hosting fundraisers, donating big bucks, and actually giving a damn about people. Who's the real star now, Donnie? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Well, looks like our favorite silver fox is back in the political spotlight, and he's not pulling any punches. George Clooney, the handsome devil who stole our hearts in ER, is now stealing headlines with his latest Trump takedown. But this isn't just another case of a Hollywood pretty boy running his mouth. Nope. Our boy George is putting his money where his mouth is, and boy, does he have a lot of money to put there. So what's got Trump's toupee in a twist this time?
I don't know if you've seen this, but he posted in July. So now fake movie actor George Clooney.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that movies are fake, does he?
I don't think so.
Clooney should get out of politics and go back to television. Movies never really work for him.
All right, you know, I will if he does.
Who never
Hannibal
came
Lecter
close
is guy.
to making a great movie is getting into the act. He's turned on Crooked Joe like the rats they both are. What does Clooney know about anything?
Clooney went and called him a xenophobic fascist. Ouch, that's gotta burn worse than Trump's McDonald's-fueled heartburn. Of course, the Orange Menace couldn't let that slide. He fired back, calling Clooney overrated and all talk, no action. Really, Donnie? That's the best you've got. Sounds like someone needs to hire better writers for his Twitter tantrums. But here's the kicker. While Trump's busy tweeting from his golden throne, Clooney's out there actually doing stuff. And we're not just talking about making coffee commercials that make us all wish we were a Nespresso machine. No, this Hollywood heartthrob is hosting million-dollar dinners for Hillary Clinton. That's right, while Trump's idea of fine dining is a bucket of KFC, Clooney's throwing fancy fundraisers that probably serve things most of us can't even pronounce. But wait, there's more.
Have you thought about if Donald Trump wins, have you thought about the possibility he might use the power of the federal government against you personally?
You don't have to be faster than the bear. You just have to be faster than the one kid. You're that one kid, pal.
I'm the kid.
Yeah, I have, but I'm comforted in the fact that he's coming after you first.
That makes you feel better?
Yeah.
Remember when Trump was busy trying to ban refugees? Well, Clooney was busy helping them. His foundation, which sounds fancy enough to be a cologne line, is actually doing some real good. They're working on refugee resettlement programs and teaming up with UNICEF to help Syrian refugee kids get an education. I guess Clooney figured if he can't teach Trump, he might as well teach some kids who actually want to learn. And just when you thought Clooney couldn't get any cooler, he goes and drops $500,000 on the March for Our Lives movement. That's right, while some celebs are busy buying their 10th yacht, Clooney's out here trying to make the world a little less shooty. I guess he figured if he can't stop bullets in the movies, he might as well try in real life. So Grumpy Trumpy's at it again, folks. This time, he set his Twitter sights on Hollywood's silver fox, George Clooney. Guess he got tired of picking on people his own size. Oh wait, he never did that in the first place. Our favorite orange-tinted Twitter addict has been furiously tapping away, trying to take down Clooney with his tiny thumbs. But here's the thing, is calling someone names really the best strategy against a guy who's fought Batman? I mean, come on, Donnie Diapers. You're gonna need more than 280 characters to bring down Ocean's 11.
Broadway debut, which I found kind of crazy that you never...
It's pretty stupid.
You've never been on Broadway.
No, I've never. I did one play. I've done a lot of plays in L.A.,
Right.
but I did one play at Steppenwolf about
30 years ago. It's been a long time.
Have you thought about writing an op-ed in the Times asking him to step down? Because it worked once. Why not try it again?
Yeah, he's a big fan of mine. And I'm a wreck. I'm a nervous wreck.
You?
Sure. I mean, it's a very intimidating world.
Did you feel like this is something you need to check off? You know,
Did you say check off?
career-wise?
You know, as time went on, it felt like maybe I should do it. And I have to say, I'm terrified and it's exciting. You know, we're going to live in New York for a while and try to not destroy Broadway alone.
Trump's loyal MAGA hat brigade has joined the fray too. They're calling Clooney a liberal elite and out of touch. Yeah, because nothing says man of the people like a guy who lives in a golden tower with his name plastered on it in big, shiny letters. Right. But here's where it gets interesting. While Trump's busy crafting his next zinger, probably something like Looney Clooney, real creative, right? Our boy George is keeping it cooler than a cucumber in a freezer. He's not even bothering to engage in this Twitter tussle. Nope, he's too busy actually doing stuff that matters. See, while Trump's getting his panties in a bunch over mean words, Clooney's out there making real change. He's continuing his humanitarian work, advocating for refugee rights, and generally being an all-around good guy. It's like he's saying, sorry, Don, I can't hear you over the sound of me actually helping people.
You know, our news anchors have really taken a...
Could be. I don't know who'd play Sean Hannity. Maybe you should do it.
Yeah, how long will you be on Broadway?
9 years, they tell me.
Yeah, is that right?
It's longer than I thought the run. No,
Yeah, you know
we
what?
just saw your acting
That
just
might
now.
be a night. Yes, thank you for including me in that.
Oh, you were very... Did you guys like his acting in that? It was great.
And you know what? People are noticing. While some folks are still drinking the Trump Kool-Aid, many others are rallying behind Clooney. They're seeing a guy who's using his fame and fortune to make a difference, not just to inflate his ego. It's like a real-life version of that old fable about the sun and the wind. Trump's over here trying to blow Clooney's jacket off with his blustery tweets, while Clooney's just warming people's hearts with his actions. And guess who's winning? Hint, it's not the guy with the bad comb over. This whole situation is showing us something pretty important. It's not about who can shout the loudest or tweet the most. It's about who's actually doing something meaningful. While Trump's busy playing king of the sandbox, Clooney's out there building houses for people who don't even have a sandbox to play in. Well, folks, it looks like George Clooney's not just serving up hot coffee. He's dishing out some spicy political truth bombs too. Our favorite silver-haired heartthrob is taking his role as Hollywood's conscience seriously. Clooney's got a message for all of us. Stand up for the little guy and don't be afraid to call out the big shots. He's not just talking the talk, he's walking the walk. While some celebs are busy posting selfies, Clooney's out there defending the defenseless and challenging the powerful. It's like he's still playing Dr. Ross, but instead of saving patients, he's trying to save democracy. Who knew ER would be such good training for dealing with political emergencies? Maybe Trump should take notes, or better yet, maybe he should stick to reality TV. Cause in this political drama, Clooney's definitely stealing the show.